Let's be honest here. How many people in your life do you consider family? And I mean, you truly consider them family. Not just by calling them brother or sister to express your affinity and sound cool. I'm talking about feeling it to the core. If they woke you up at 3 a.m. from a dead sleep and needed you there, you wouldn't hesitate to rush to their aid even if your socks weren't matching and your morning breath would make birds fall from the overhead power lines. You drive all night and get on the first flight out to be by their side. That kind of family. Now it begs the question, who feels that way about you? Greetings. My name is Joseph Yagar. Welcome to another Life in Perspective broadcast. My objective is to provide thought-provoking discussions so you can optimize your perspective on life. Words used to describe affinity are thrown around so freely between people and are often not meant. It's more about feeling good in the moment or to look good and leave a good impression. Take, for example, entertainers who appear in front of thousands. They throw around random I love yous and compliments to people they can't see and will never know, and frankly, wouldn't want to. Every city is the best city. Every audience is the best audience. No, it isn't. I get that it's about creating emotion and connection, but it's insincere. I'd rather you say you love seeing so many people turn up and express appreciation for the support and making the trip out. I'll believe and connect with that. Keep the ass-kissing out of it. Before I continue, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so by clicking the subscribe link below. You may also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Have you been to weddings, corporate events, charity galas, and the like? The compliments, air kisses, and gestures of approval that fly around are endless. OMG, you haven't changed at all in 15 years. Or, that's your mother? You're kidding me. I swear I thought it was your sister. How about, sounds great, I'll call you. Or, I'm really interested, let's talk offline. Offline? We are offline. If I had $1 for every time someone said that and never followed up, my retirement account would be quite the eye-catcher. When you're on top, everyone wants to be close to you and showers you with respect and admiration and wants to know what they can do for you. That mi casa es su casa and that I should consider myself family. Fall off that pedestal and you're quickly forgotten and replaced. And if you try to collect on that respect and admiration, the tune has changed. But wait, didn't you tell me that if there was anything that you could do for me, all I had to do was ask? And the response you get is, excuse me, who are you again? I've been married and divorced, and I can tell you that other than some of my immediate family and a handful of friends who attended the wedding, I haven't seen or spoken with anyone else. It was a small, intimate wedding, and those who attended were carefully chosen, and still, here we are. Those who were not invited haven't been heard from since, and prior to the wedding were considered and considered me family, and some were actually blood relatives. Thankfully, I didn't waste money on the big wedding they all insisted on. I've come to realize in my ripe age that we have many acquaintances and blood relatives who make good company and come in and out of our life, but only a handful of friends and relatives who live up to the title because of their actions throughout our lives. And whether of blood or not, to us there is no distinction, and it's mutual. I have traveled and lived on 4 different continents and made friends from whom I'm closer than most blood relatives for as long as 30 years. We drove for days and flew across the world at a moment's notice for each other when needed and make time for each other whenever possible. When we say I love you, I'm here for you, or call me anytime, we mean it and prove it. We don't care what race, religion, sexual orientation, or financial status any of us choose or have, and it's never about ego. We only care about content of character. That is family. Like most of you, I have a full life. I work long days and many hours, and the little time I have to recharge is priceless. So how and with whom I spend it matters greatly. So frankly, having but a few core people in my life to call family is all I want, and the time and ability to treat as such. They don't have to be blood relatives or have a marriage certificate for me to feel that way. We are not limited to the number of words we speak throughout our life, and it shows. We take much of what we say and the consequences of it for granted. Heck, all too often we self-sabotage and damage relationships and careers because we say way too many things we don't mean, have the intention to follow up on, let alone remember. Think about how much of our daily life is run by written contracts, agreement, terms and conditions, and fine print. It tells you how little value our verbal equity is worth. And so I ask you, if the number of words we have would be finite, would we have used them differently? Would we call some of the same people family? Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and let me know what topics you would like my perspective on in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.